Hey everybody, welcome to Back to School Reactions again. Um, I have a request for Pond Creek Road from Kristen Chamberlain, and I, I'm going to do that one now. I also had, she also recommended that I do Ideas 6 and 7, um, and uh, Kenny called me and he said if I'm going to do the Ideas thing, he suggests just doing 1 through 7, so I'm going to try and do them all. I don't know how long they are. He says I'll get a kick out of them. He also suggested that I do the rap demon rap devil thing. I'll have to find that. Let me know what you guys think. I know Kenny's been into his music for a while, and he knows my style of stuff, and so I'll probably get to those too. So Kristen, when I get to 6 and 7, those are for you. I guess the others I'll do for Kenny or whatever. Anyway, so far I gotta say I'm just really enjoying his music. I have a request after Pond Creek Road to do Vinjay mumble rapper versus lyrical rapper for Justin. I'm going to try and get to that too. Hopefully today, we'll see. I don't know how long it's going to take me to shoot these and then how long it's going to take to upload them. So we'll find out. But anyway, with that being said, let's get into UPCHURCH, Pond Creek Road. Now I noticed in the videos, like when I did one of the videos, it said Ryan UPCHURCH. Now it just says UPCHURCH. So he's apparently shortened his stage name to just UPCHURCH or whatever, but that's cool. Anyway, so with that being said, let's get into Pond Creek Road. I have no idea what this is, what it's going to be like. I'm just excited to hear it. Ironically, let me grab this. So, if you guys watched my first video, Kenny had ordered a hat for me and told me that if I like the music, I have to wear the hat. This is the hat that he ordered, as you guys can see it. So I'm gonna say that if I like this song, I'll put the hat on. I've done 3 so far, so I don't think it's an anomaly that he's good. So we're just gonna find out. Hat's right here, okay? So let's get into this and see what Pond Creek Road is all about.
Happening now, TBI investigators remain on the scene of a death investigation out in Cheatham County.
Ooh.
19 miles from the Music City lights, where the people bring guns to big night fights. And the sheriff don't care, so don't try to call. He might be in ties with the man on the farm.
That sounds like some old school justice there when you got the sheriff tied in with the man on the farm. That's old school. You know, you hear about it from time to time. You don't hear about it as much anymore. I remember when I was younger, hearing stories about that. The other thing, he said 19 miles from the Music City lights, so I'm assuming Music City, he's talking about Nashville. So where he lives is like, you know, an earshot away from Nashville, and I'm wondering if he's, you know, being a country boy, which he is, what he thinks of Nashville. Personally, I went there once, and I wasn't a big fan of the city of Nashville. It was just too much like Las Vegas. It was like neon everywhere, and it seemed cheesy. So I'm just curious what he thinks of that. Let me go back just a second here.
He might be in ties with the man on the farm. Uncle Red's on a ride and he's lost in the field, trying to dodge that thunder that keeps striking these hills. The road I'm on has no yellow.
This is like rock.
Just cracked asphalt and broken sides. The potholes filled with.
You know what this reminds me of a lot? It reminds me of like Alice in Chains music. Lane Staley had a very kind of growly, edgy voice. This reminds me a lot of it. Even the video shoot, the first thing that went through my head was like Man in the Box video when they were out in the barn and everything. So interesting. I dig it. It does remind me of Alice in Chains, and I'm a big Alice in Chains fan. So let's see.
Asphalt and broken sides, the potholes filled with THC. When the streetlights disappear, you're on the creek road.
Okay, the rolling around in the mud thing. Oh, there's the worms. Okay, the rolling around in the mud thing. That reminds me of growing up. Me and Kenny used to do that crap all the time. You're like your best friend, but you guys are wrestling around on the ground, knocking each other around half the time. That's how we were. The worms are kind of like making me think of fishing right now, but they're not very appetizing looking. So let me go back. Yeah, right there when they're rolling around in the dirt, that just like reminds me of being a kid.
These bridges are tattooed in John Deere green.
Hang on, what's that say? Creaker, probably creaked or creaker. Okay. It says the bridges are tattooed in John Deere greens. I don't know whether he's talking about the spray paint, or whether there's another reference for John Deere green. Maybe that's where they go and smoke. I don't know.
These bridges are tattooed in John Deere green.
Yep, creaker.
Birds looks like something from a movie scene. And I know who's dangerous and who's insane. Who's got the blue flame and Mary Jane?
I got the Mary Jane. Got a blue flame too. So if I was younger, this guy would have hung out with me. I bet we would have hung out, because look at him. He obviously is, a redneck. I mean, that's what I am. I'm a redneck. There's no getting around it. He's, look at that face. He's been rolling around in it. He's probably the kind of guy that if he has pickup trucks, they don't stay clean. And it's not all about show. It's about utility. It's about he's not building a truck just so that he could wax the thing and keep it on a pedestal and take it to shows. They probably are out, in those mud bogs and all that. And where I live, there's an off-road place near here, and it has a lot of four-wheelers out there, and none of them are clean. And every one of those guys that go there look just like this. I mean, they don't look like, pretty boys trying to show off their stuff for a car show. So
I know who's dangerous and who's insane. Who's got the blue flame and Mary Jane? The road I'm on has no yellow lines, just cracked asphalt and broken sides.
the road he's on has no yellow lights, so it must be like an old country road. There's no street lights out on it. We have roads like that around here. The road that comes into our town from the major freeway, no lights at all. Second road that comes in, no lights. Road that goes out that way, no lights. And the asphalt is cracked as shit because we live in the sticks. So if they start filling the potholes around here with THC, I'm going to be out on the road every day digging it up. Just heads up. So
the street lights disappear, you're on the creek. The road I'm like
that's kinda
marks
cool.
leading to another lifetime in the side of a tall pine. The road I'm on has no yellow lights, just cracked asphalt and broken signs. The potholes filled with THC. When the streetlights disappear, you're on the creek.
Road. Okay. I like that. That's
And
good.
investigators say there are currently a lot of unanswered questions.
What does that say? Lucia Vision. Okay. It's that eye, it's that triangle, it's that dollar bill Illuminati thing, whatever. I'm assuming Luce Vision has ever did the video. Way to trash the gear. I love it. Okay. Guys, I was Pond Creek Road from Ryan UPCHURCH. Let me take these off. Can't hear myself. That really was a bitchin' song. I mean, it just reminds me of Alice in Chains, and I can't put it any other way. They were a unique band. It was funny when they came out with the '90s grunge scene. There was Soundgarden, there was Nirvana, there was Alice in Chains. Those were the huge ones, and Alice in Chains was so different. His voice was beyond good. It was just unique, and he has that style here. I'm not saying he doesn't sound like Lane Staley. I'm saying that, like, if Alice in Chains ever wanted to go on a tour, they could probably ask him to do it. I bet he could do all their stuff. I don't know. He just got that voice. So, anyway, you guys, I really appreciate you guys recommending this. This is really opening up my eyes to a lot of new music. I'm going to try and get to some other ones right after this, and I'll get these all loaded. And once again, thank you guys for your time here, for giving the recommendations. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to more of this music. Thanks.